Hello everybody, this is OG Happy Dude here, and the OG stands for old guy. And I'm here with something relatively new-ish. Now for the uninitiated, there is a format that is actually playable in paper form for the Pokemon TCG known as 1999. It uses Base Set 2, and Fossil. Fossil and Jungle. And you can actually recreate some of the top deck lists in that format on the Pokemon TCG Game Boy game. Now, with it recently being released on the Nintendo Switch online service, I thought I might want to dive back into it, but on the Game Boy. Now, you might be asking yourself later, how am I actually able to do this? Well, as you can see, I have a GB operator and a copy of the game right here. So I just ripped the game and started a new file, and then I proceeded to Game Shark my way to this. Now this is the very beginning of the game, right after you meet your rival. So I skipped all the tutorial stuff, and here we are. Nope. Almost 2 hours later. So we're going to go dive into a deck tech real quick, and I'm going to show you what the deck does. Now, it is a 413 Squirtle line. I'll throw the deck list up on the screen as well. But it takes advantage of there being an early form of rare candy called Pokemon Breeder. Yes, that was actually a thing in the original format. So what it does is that it takes advantage of Blastoise's ability Rain Dance, where you can completely ignore the 1 energy per turn rule, and then proceed to just crush face with it. Now, the purpose of this series is to see how long the top tier decks of the 99 format can do inside the TCG, inside the Game Boy game. This is going to be fun for me, and we're going to go at it like in depth with almost every single deck from Rain Dance to Chansey Stall, and we're gonna do it starting off with this. This is my deck that I went through the Nintendo Switch copy, and we're gonna have lots of fun with this. If I could remember the freaking controls. Save it just in case. All right. So first things first, we are gonna go to Fire Club, and we are just going to go right up to the Club Master, and this format is really weird because you don't have supporters, you don't have A-Spec, you don't have any of the most recent creature comforts, plus if you win the coin flip you get to go first and attack first. That's one rule that I had to completely relearn while playing this game. So you don't get a 7 really isn't all that great. So I'll have to item finder for Pokemon Breeder. And there are coin flip manipulations in this game, but I will try my damnedest not to use it and or abuse it. Alright, Articuno on the bench. Let's see. Go ahead and bubble. Hopefully, nope. Also coin flip on the Paralyze. And in this version of the TCG, there is just flat double damage, not any plus 30s or minus 30s as far as weakness and resistance goes, like the newer game, or the newer cards. So pass without attacking. I have super energy removal. what I can do here is that I can go item finder, pitch, maintenance, and war turtle. Nope. Maintenance just gets you cards back in your hand. So I guess I'm just going to evolve war turtle. Now, if I had a computer search, that'd be a whole different ballgame. However, I will maintenance this. The item finder's back. Alright, so I did get another energy. I will not receive damage based on the withdraw. Alright, got the computer search, but I really don't need that right now. I could just evolve into Blastoise. Professor Oak, discard my hand, draw 7. Alright, so just draw a bunch of cards here. So Hydro Pump is 40 plus 10 more after the first 3 water energy. I think that's how it's worded. Does 40 damage plus 10 more damage for each water energy attached to it, but not used to pay for this attack. So I could put 5. I could put 1 more on them. And then just basically one hit everything. And I think this is like turn 3. So Chansey might be a problem. So I'm gonna play the Articunos. Play... I think they're... yeah, 4 max, so... I can Professor Oak again. And to skip through the cinematics, you just hold B. Alright, so I'm gonna bill... water energy. I guess I'm just gonna Hydro Pump and hope for the best at this point. Because if he does super... if he does a super potion here, that sets me back a turn. Nope. Okay. Energy retrieval. Alright, so I guess I just knock out Jigglypuff here. Yep. And just for formalities. I can computer search, but I don't think I have to at this point. Yep. So it does straight double damage, which I'm... after playing maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, I did the TCG circuit around the city, and going back to this, I had to completely relearn the game. Alright, so I'm going to computer search. Pitching, I think it's kind of good. Blastoise, Pokemon Breeder. And the best part about this is that you can quickly check, like holding B and down or hitting B and down gets you your bench, up and B gets your opponent's bench. B and right hits your opponent's discard. Left and B is your discard. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I just win at this point. So in the early 99 and the early 2000s, Wizards of the Coast was actually in charge of this, and last is a beater because you get to strip item cards in you and your opponent's hands by shuffling them back in the deck. This is also a preventative measure against stall decks from back in the day, and it also allowed you to keep yourself from being decked in general. So you go into the check area. I have 18 cards left, plenty of time. Yep. And there goes the first win. Now we're gonna go see how long I can go without a gym leader loss. Or losing the gym leader. So we have our first medal here. And we're less than 10 minutes into it. So we got arbitrary packs. Alright, so we're just gonna leave. And we are gonna go to Rock Club. Get our second medal. So you can walk up, go straight here. Now, can the fire gym leader, you needed to have a particular amount of cards in your collection. And with me hacking, not hacking, but me using GameShark cheats, on this particular copy, we're actually able to go directly to him and get a quick win. Dual Gene, yes. Alright, choose a basic Pokemon. Let's see what we have. Got Articuno. Ugh. This might be a little rough. Alright. Okay, so we won the coin flip. We get to go first. So we want to just start drawing cards. Fill, plus power. Pokemon Breeder, and what was that? Maintenance. Alright, so... yeah, we can't do much of anything else right now. We can maintenance a couple of times. So we're going to plus power and energy retrieval back in to draw. Squirtle, okay. So that is perfectly fine. We got 3 Pokemon Breeders in our hand, which really aren't going to do anything beyond the first one? Question mark? Okay. Here was unsuccessful. My turn. Alright, so... if we had another maintenance, what we could do is put back in the Pokemon Breeders to draw, and then depending on what we draw, we can actually Professor Oak. But... since we're running one Wartortle, the odds of it being not in the deck where we need it going to be slim to none. We do have item finders. Let's wait one more turn and see where it goes from here, because I just might eventually draw one of my outs. Okay, so I can't attack, period. There we go. Pokemon Breeder into Blastoise. So we can ditch these other 2. Yeah, we can ditch these other 2, draw, discard our hand, draw 7. We get rid of 2 Pokemon Breeders, but at this point it's just elementary. If I could just get energies. There we go. I could essentially computer search for another Professor Oak and just draw my ass off. I think I'm good at it. Professor Oak. Draw 7. If we draw our one of switch, we could actually do something with it. We could switch them out. Alright, so we're going to power up this Blastoise. We're gonna pass the turn. Alright, and then energy remove twice. Okay, so Articuno cannot attack anymore. So we're going to evolve Squirtle and a Wartortle. Gust of Wind into Geodude. And then whatever we draw, we're going to do I have another? Yeah, evolve Wartortle into Blastoise, discard our hand, draw 7, and hope and pray we can go off. Finish without attacking, that's a good sign. So we can either item find or computer search here. Computer search goes through the deck. Item finder, I'm not even 100% sure that we actually have. Yeah, there's Professor Oak in the discard, but I have not been keeping track of what's been prized. All right, energy removal. All right, so Geodude is weak to grass. Good to know. I could Blizzard here for the knockout, but there's a flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 to your opponent's bench. If tails, this attack does 10 damage to each of your own bench. I think I have enough beef over here to where I could just go for the one-hit knockout. There's no Squirtle. Pretty sure parrot. Pokemon is not paralyzed. So I'm deciding to take a 3-turn clock instead of a 2-turn clock because I don't want to do any more damage to my bench than I need to. But if I can get a paralyzed hit, yep. Did Onyx have a... No, not an energy removal. How did it deal less? I'm confused. Obviously, y'all let me know in the comments, right? Alright, so we're just going to freeze dry again. There's a turn without attacking, and then get the knockout. I think what I'm going to do is that... I think I'm going to last here. And then put cards back in my deck, because I saw I had, like... 6 cards left. So that coin flip was irrelevant. Energy retrieval. Yes. Okay, so I really cannot afford to draw 7. So I've got the coin flip and the paralyze. Cure paralysis after the end of the turn. So at this point, I'm going to go for Blizzard to get the knockout. And it hits their entire bench. So something tells me that Onyx is coming. Yep. There's a beefy rock snake. Alright, so... yeah, that powered up Geodude. And no space on the bench. Paralyze and 30 damage on him. Turn back. Powers up Geodude. Finishes the turn. Yep, just rinse and repeat here. Blizzard for 50 and the knockout. Item Finder. Stone Barrage. Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on, game. Oh. 6 flips. But I resist. E. Alright. So I gotta knock out two Pokemon and 9 cards left in my deck. Okay. Coin flip is relevant. Another 30. And then I get the win with Blizzard. That's the second badge in less than 30 minutes. Alright everyone, if you like this video, make sure you click like and subscribe to the channel for more, and make sure that you look up in the pinned comments and the description for a link to the deck list. If you want to make it in paper, it's around 300-ish, but you could probably find it for relatively cheaper. That's the TCG player average price, so make sure you shop around before you decide to make this deck list. Also, in the pinned comment and the description, we will have a Discord link, if I can find out a way to get one, to the classic TCG, the classic Pokemon TCG Discord, which has everything from point-based deck lists to